Okay, the first thing I want to do is let you know about the ambulances and the fire trucks on the 11th hour the night before last. And I said, I'm hoping Mark will get back to me on what happened. Mark passed on the 5D and higher from a heart attack and is not coming back into his physical avatar. So this is a picture of his house across the street, and he's in 5D and higher, and he wanted me to tell everybody that he loves them and to not fear anything, that the universe has got our back, and that we should listen to Blue Oyster Cult is what he picked. Don't fear the Reaper. So that's what I heard. I want to shout out to Brian, his brother, for he gave me the information that I needed yesterday. And thank you, Spirit and Mark, for giving me the music. And we're going to do some cards. They're not related to Mark, but they're a message from Mark about trickster energy, of course, right? Trickster energy, divine masculine that's not pure, a divine masculine energy that wants to bring you down, not necessarily nefarious, as in hurting you, but as in they want you to get unpure. Mostly sexually, okay, but it can be unpure anyway. Get you to lie, get you to cheat, get you to steal, get you to do something that you wouldn't be pure. Because quantum consciousness goes according to your consciousness, and it's very, it goes according to your purity. So if you're not going to be pure, then you don't get quantum consciousness, right? So if they can attack you through your purity, that's what they want to do. Okay, now I did put a full readout of these cards. I put a full readout of these cards on the shorts. Okay, so it's really hard because Mark was a good friend of mine, and he's the guy I gave a big bag of rice to the other day. He was just over. He also had a great big dog, and we would say hi to the dog every morning, and the dog would even bark back and say hi to me. And the dog is huge. The dog is like, I forget how many pounds he said, but it's a very big dog. Very big dog. So it's just hard when you lose people. You know, even though I was with them all night in 5D, it's still really hard. It's still really hard because you don't have them here in the 5D in the 4D and the 3D here when you wake up. You're not sitting saying hi, like he'd be right there, you know, and now he's not here. So, okay, so I have to get that off my chest. It's hard. It's hard for everybody to lose somebody. I think he was only in his 60s, but time doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. But now there was a bug, and there's a bug crawling right here. They're little crickets. So look up crickets. Crickets are very specific right now because I'm seeing baby crickets and big crickets here. And I'll look it up too when I'm done. We also have Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper. We can be like they are. The universe has got this. The universe is watching over you. You're divinely protected. You're definitely chosen. they're on the outside, they're looking in on us and they're protecting us. But the energy around right now is somebody wants to come into your field, whether it's at work, home, play, and they want to just get rid of your purity. Okay? Whatever it is, whatever is really important to you, they're just a divine masculine that's in reverse. Okay? They have not went down the rabbit hole like you. Okay, so they're like an NPC, they're like a clone, they're like one of them people running around on earth that just want what they want and they want to take your energy down. But you're chosen, you're divine, you're true, you're getting downloads, visions, you're a visionary, you're understanding what I'm saying totally. Letting go was in reverse. You've let go of your grief, you've let go of sorrow. And even when these things come up, like somebody that close to me passing over, I just know that I'm with them 5D and higher. I just know that it's all for a reason, and we let go of grief. We talk about it. I've talked to a few people about it. You get it off your chest and you just move forward. So letting go of grief and sorrows in reverse. And into the fire is also in reverse because the worst is over. We've had so many lifetimes where we've been tortured, where we've been I just want to say deeply hurt in a lot of our lifetimes, and pretty much we're over that. We're closing the chapter. It's like when you see movies and they go through so much stuff and then at the end they always win, right? Well, that's divinely guided. They just keep going through the fire, and then they come out the other side and they're divinely guided. The universe sees everything. So I wanted to talk about this. I wrote in there about spying energy, and I wrote in there about bugs. They think they're getting away with something by spying on you. They think they're getting away with something by bugging your house, your car, your phones, right? They think they're getting away with something, but the universe sees all. The universe is on the outside looking in, and it's an energy of don't be afraid of anything. That's why it says don't fear anything. That's why Don't Fear the Reaper was on from Mark, because don't fear anything. Even though they want you to be in fear because that will lower your vibration. They want you to lose your purity because that will lose your quantum finance status. That will lose your quantum consciousness status, right? They want to do these things, but all it is a want for them. So you're like bulletproof. You're like have a shield around you. But I have to give you the energy as it comes out, and I have to accept transition when it comes out. The other day we had the card of that death card with the horse and the rider on the horse, and I said you're going to go through a transition, and look what happened. This is a major transition for me, Mark, the neighborhood. Losing somebody so, I want to say, young and a key player, to lose him from his physical avatar, it's hard. We've been seeing this. I told you there's going to be deaths of animals and people all around you every day. Every hour, something's going on. Okay? So know that the universe has your back. And we're going to end this reading right here with just know that you're protected. Whatever the NPCs, no matter what the devil energy, the trickster energy, no matter what they try to do, it's not going to succeed because the spaceship sees all. Okay? They're not getting away with anything. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a fresh reading. I put them cards back in here just to see if any want to come back out. And if they do, then it's going to be really important because I'm shuffling these all up anew. Now, I wanted to show you the full moon, but it's gone. It's not in the sky no more. I did see the full moon the last couple nights. I don't follow the moon because it's actually a space station, whether you guys want to believe that or not. I know I go there, but I do love seeing it in the sky because at one time in one of my lives, if not many of them, it was very significant. It's just in this life, it's not significant unless I am traveling in astro. In this life, I don't do astrology and talk about retrogrades and all that kind of stuff. I know a lot of you do. I know a lot of you are astrologers, and I know a lot of you are really into the planets and the alignments and all that kind of stuff. Everything's just been so fucked up and lied about that I don't bother anymore. I just read energy and I channel my spirit guides. I channel my team. And they're mostly in animal form when it comes to physical. Like I showed you yesterday, my security team, Teddy the Tiger. They're mostly animals. Now I'm down to everyone is gone and 5D and higher. And now even my neighbors that are close to me are leaving 5D and higher. So I wanted a soul tribe to come in, but it seems like the soul tribe's actually leaving and we're getting closer and closer to leaving. Us chosen ones are getting closer to leaving than getting a soul tribe. And that's changing. I know I was telling you how we're supposed to be getting in our soul tribe. Well, to me, it's feeling like people are more leaving, and you're going to get more and more alone and more connected to animals. Now, I could be wrong on that, but that's just what I'm feeling at the moment. We shall see. If we do have this big burst of soul tribe connection, soulmate connection, mission partner connection, well, then that's great. You know, then we stay here a little longer. But it's just feeling like this new 5D assignment. It's feeling more to me like we're leaving and we're going to let others do the physical part. So we'll see. Okay, we've got divine love and on the outside looking in. So you have somebody that's divinely connected to you that's on the outside right now looking in. And that's funny because that's exactly what I was just talking about. Are they going to come in? They're on the outside looking in. Are they going to come in, or are we going to go to them? Okay, are they coming in, or are we going to them? I feel that that's why Mark had to leave, was because he had to go to his divine love, and she's not on the earth, and they can't connect, so he went to her. That's exactly what he said and what I feel. So are we leaving to go to them, or are they coming to see us? But divine love is definitely what they want to talk about. They're definitely on the outside looking in. This card just came back, and I had told you that the universe has got this. So don't fear nothing. Don't fear nothing. Then the next card is ancestral protection. So what did I just say? Everything I just said. Everybody's got this, whether we're going to them or whether they're coming in. Some of us are staying here. Some of us are getting mission partners and going to continue with this physical mission. Some of us are leaving our physical avatars, like Mark did, to go to their divine love because their divine love is too high ranking to come here in a physical avatar. So surrender and flow to this energy and know that karma's being played out. So once again, let it be. Let it be by the Beatles, huh? Okay, so stay in your Empress power and keep a divine perspective on this. Now, as I said, I could come on here and take an earthly perspective on this and be talking totally different. But I talk from a divine perspective. I talk from Empress energy. I talk about divine love to all of you, but it's different for all of you. And some of you are still getting rid of karmic assignments. Most of us are done with them, so we have to just surrender and flow, live in the hour, live in the moment, live in the positive of the situations, and live in the solution of the situations. Okay? Here's another cricket right here coming on the cards, and he went right up to the karma card, and then he flew away, walked away, crawled away, right? So very important, the karma card. And I'm drawn to the picture of they're just going to get it. They're just going to get justice. They're going to get served what they're needing served. Now we have another card that came back, and that's that chosen card, and it's just telling you to have faith and conversations with God. So again, how are you going to get through this? How are you going to get through people leaving? How are you going to get through you leaving? It's all conversations with God. Know that you have a divine ancestry, and that was, it says, ancestors are protecting you. And this card says divine ancestry. Okay, and then from the top of the deck, we have the Magician card. We have shapeshifter energy, so you can do anything. The Magician card, you can shapeshift. And again, just be careful of the shapeshifters around you. Someone may come in looking like a friend, and they're really a playboy. And we just had that in the beginning of this reading where I said somebody wants to take your purity or make you fall into some kind of way where, again, where you lower your vibe. I was just drawn to the sky because it was black and then it was gray and now it's blue. So again, we're working on forbidden knowledge and the Akashic records here. Okay, and you saw how it was sideways and then I turned it, and I'm also drawn to the same color of the sky that I was talking about. This is the color of my shirt, more or less. And then we got the color of the sky. So really important. I'm drawn to the bright light shining off of the book. And I was just talking about from dark to light. So stay away from this playboy energy, because it's also a smoke and mirrors energy of they look really good. This business opportunity looks really good. Too good to be true. Oh, this is awesome. This person seems really nice, etc. Be careful for that. It would be better to just stay alone than go into anything right now with people, places, and things. I'd say stay in a more of a hermit mode. Stay in more of an animal conversations mode. And then we've got the divine feminine. Okay, so stay in your Empress power. I'm just getting that again. And you're a spiritual warrior. So stay away from tricksters, stay away from shapeshifters, but you go ahead and be that spiritual warrior and use your divine feminine Empress power. Know that the universe and the ancestors got this, and just keep pure. Okay, so I think you've gotten the message there with that energy. I'm very happy with that energy. It's an energy of be careful what's coming down the pipe these next few days, and just shield yourself, guard yourself against that energy. It's not going to stop until these people are gone. So it's not like it's something that we can say, well, that energy is not going to come back no more, because it's going to keep returning. And when it returns, the cards show me, and the cards tell me what to tell you. So I'm going to leave you with 3 cards here. We had a few cards that came back. We've got don't do mechanical responses, don't lie, don't go along to get along. Get that mask off and be yourself, and do not become jaded. Do not become bitter, do not become resentful. And those are really good warnings to end with. Take the mask off, be true, always authentic, never edited. Okay? Don't get revengeful in any circumstances. No mechanical responses. Don't go along to get along. Be you, and do not fear anything. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.